Hello everybody, this is Don Giannatti from Lighting Essentials, lighting-essentials.com, and my own website, dongiannetti.com, where I work with photographers of all genres and all levels to help make their businesses better. One of the things that we do on Project 52 is we teach photographers to shoot to layout. This is not something that you find very easily, nor is it something that's discussed in a lot of the places that out there that talk about photography, because most of those places are geared towards amateurs and we're geared towards professionals. As a professional, you're going to be asked to shoot to layout. You're going to be given layouts or ideas or sketches or back of napkins, etc., and your job is to bring them to life. So in Project 52, we actually do that for many of our assignments. We give out a sketch or a layout the way an art director would do, and we do it in various forms. We've got back of the napkins, we've got very detailed drawings, but all different kinds of layouts photographers have to go through. Last week we did one, and I thought the results were particularly good, so I thought I'd share this with you, share the assignment, the layout, and how well it performed, so you can see yourself. So I created a layout, and people out there snickering about my incredible drawing skills. Sorry, this is pretty much the way it is. I was a creative director for 11 years at an ad agency, and this is, we did a lot of ads based on this kind of stuff. We had marker comps and stuff too, but sometimes it was just, hey, this is what we want to happen. So as you can see, I've made some call outs here. We've got a shrimp up here on the tip of a knife. It's a cooking knife, not too long, strong contrasty lighting, side light with strong shadows, pure white background. I expect this to be shot in 2 different images and put together. As you can see, it's a double truck. The fold of the magazine would go right down through here. We got a hand holding it. The hands holding the knife here. We've got some tongs coming down and some lettuce salad stuff hanging here. And we want, it says here, make sure the greens look fresh, etc. So this is what the photographers were given, and that's it. That's the only thing they were given, and they had to perform. So let's take a look at some of the work, shall we? We'll take a look at Paul Campbell's work. He's got the hand coming in. He's got a nice little kicker on the hand there. This is, Paul is from Australia, so this is some sort of Australian shrimp. I learned something very interesting on this assignment, and that is that there are lots of different shrimp in the world. I had no idea that existed. I thought the shrimp were shrimp, and I find out that, oh no, the shrimp in the Gulf is different than the shrimp in California, which is different than the shrimp in Australia. So you learn something all the time. This is an Australian shrimp, and you can see he's really got the handle, the knife, the hand, everything here. Look at the beautiful salad shot. Look at the highlight on the tongs here. He's shooting with scrim, and he's using a very heavy backlight with a special coming through that salad to really spark it up. Really good stuff by Paul Campbell. Pierre Bernal, his work here, he angled the knife and then angled the tongs coming in here. Went with a couple pieces of romaine. What struck me about this shot is how pretty the romaine looks. Beautiful side lighting. He's got this spray of water here. Nice attention to detail all through here. But look how pretty this looks. And we've got the shrimp stuck up on the knife there. The knife looks great, by the way. I think we could have added a little bit of a gradient to this knife here, a bit lighter to darker, and brought a little more interest into it. Right now the knife is not as interesting as the rest of the picture. It's a big part of the picture. How do we make it interesting? Well, we give it a little bit of a gradient, a little bit brighter on this side, going to darker, so it's got a little smoothness to it. So all in all, a very well done shot to the layout, at least to the idea of the layout. Virginia Long is over in New Zealand. Her hands, the hand is just a little awkward here, but that's okay. Virginia has not been shooting this kind of work ever. This is her, I think this is her, like, I don't know, 12th, 15th week in doing this kind of work. And it's really fascinating to watch her grow. All natural light with Virginia's work. Beautiful job on the salad. Look at that salad, just all lit up there. Beautiful natural light. And we've got the shrimp here. My suggestion to her was to get the hand going at an angle here and then pink up this shrimp a little more. Just pop this shrimp. If you're going to be using natural light, one of the things that you might consider in your arsenal is a good batch of mirrors and very shiny boards, because we've got giant windows to the right. She's got a beautiful studio with huge windows, so lots of light coming from the right, but we need to kick some bright light in from the left, some poppy light, and mirrors can work really well for that. So lovely work by Virginia. Matches the layout pretty well. Keith Emmons, good hand, good knife. The knife looks interesting. The shrimp is incredible. You look at the detail in the shrimp. It looks fresh and inviting. Great salad over here. It's obviously a photo salad. All those little pieces put on here. He's done a great job of this. Some oil and little pieces. And the tongs look great as well. So really lovely. Looks fresh. We've got the directional light that we wanted. Highlights on this side, shadow on that side. Looks really great. That's Keith Emmons' work. John Calpin, short stubby knife. If you're going to use hands, as I told John, if you're going to use hands, you've got to retouch the hands or make sure the hands are perfectly manicured, or maybe put gloves on them or something, because that's going to show in the picture. Great salad over here. Just lovely salad with the radishes and everything. Good light. Look at how pretty the knife looks. Knife looks great. Shrimp looks great. The tongs, we've got texture in the tongs. The light on the greens. Everything looks fresh all the way through. A pretty decent effort there. Joe Cosentino, a very small knife with this shrimp. Don't you love the way the curl comes back like this? Real nice, and a great salad. The little short thin knife and then the long thin tongs really play off of each other very well in this shot. I think he did a really good job. Maybe saturation, a little saturation in the greens, a little saturation in the shrimp could help as well, but overall really solid shot. This is a big light from the left, softbox behind, translum behind, and a small striplex to this side, giving us this little line right down the edge of the tongs, which is very important. Even though you don't really see it, trust me, take that line out of this image and it's going to change it up. Carol Rio up in Calgary, great shot with Carol. We've got the hand coming in from another side, from a different side, and that's that's fine. We've got a little pepper on the shrimp. The knife looks great. We've got a little gradient in the knife. We've got the edges here. And look at the beautiful tongs that we have over here with the lettuce coming through the forks of the tongs. Carol shooting into a softbox with softboxes, and I believe this is a snoot to one side here. And then this one, the camera is surrounded by white cards to give this very clean light here on the gripper part of the tongs here. Great styling in the lettuce as well. She's not left anything to chance. She's really created as perfect a salad as she could. Bob Wheaton in Boston with a very long, thin knife and a very long, thin set of tongs. Got the little Parmesan down in here. You got a little fresh gardeny salad going here. The knife looks good, and the layout fits. Now, the thing about something like this is when you're shooting this to layout, my suggestion is to get it as close to the layout as you possibly can, whether you put something over your your LCD on the back or LED on the back of the camera, or you print it out and stick it right next to the camera. You want to be looking at your art director's drawing while you're setting it up, and then you won't make little goofy mistakes like having the hand come in from the wrong side, or having the knife be too long or too short, or using red tongs, because remember in the layout I said no red tongs. I had absolutely no reason to say no red tongs, except that we decided no red tongs. Okay, so you do that and you have everything there and you can see what you're doing with it. And it's so important to be able to go back to your art director and say, here's the shot. What you want to do is, once you get it composed like this, you want to back up a little bit and put some space around it. You want to give your art director some room to crop. If you shoot it only to the parameters here, you've not given your art director any leeway to make some little adjustments. So you want to get your shot composed maybe the way you think it should be composed, awesome, and then back it up. If you're doing a tabletop this close like this, back it up 8 inches or 10 inches. Give the art director some room to breathe, to crop in on those shots. Rarely do we shoot photographs, folks, to the page without cropping. The art director, the creative director, the client, everybody may have a little bit different opinion of how big that shrimp should be and where it should be. What if there was a lot of copy? What if there's no copy? All these questions can happen. The amount of copy can change overnight. So we need to give them some room to blow it up, fill the space, or pull it back and leave some more room for copy. So shooting the layout, just one of the things we do over at Project 52, but I thought the folks at Project 52 did such a great job on this. That I would show you what we did. I'm going to go back through them real quick with Paul Campbell's and Pierre Bernau's and Virginia Long, Keith Emin, John Calpin, Joe Cosentino, Carol Rio, and Bob Wheaton. Lots and lots of different shots, all from the same layout. Shooting the layout's really important. Hey, listen, if you like this stuff that I'm doing here, hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be able to see what I add to it, and also hit the little bell so you can be annoyed whenever I put up a new video. If you'd like to check out Project 52, there's a link below. And if you'd like to find out what I can do to help you with your photography business, go to my website, also a link below, dongiannatti.com, or send me a note, send me a message, give me a call. If you send a passenger pigeon, I'll be sure to feed it and water it before I send it back to you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.